Hello again, and I'd like to talk to you today about some of the finer, smaller changes coming to Particle 9, and also probably future versions of Howler and our other programs, Artist, etc. And that is some changes we've made in the Curve tool. And first of all, in the case of our Particle, we've switched to B splines instead of Catmull ROM splines, which they're a little more technical, but they also produce a much higher quality curve. Howler will continue to use probably the Catmull ROM because they're, like we said, more flexible, probably more useful for rotoscoping and other sorts of things. But since Particle is just a drawing program, we figured the best quality curve would be the best option. And a couple other changes we made is the ability to close a curve simply by clicking on the first point. That's something that's going to be really useful. Before you had to click on the close curve icon. A couple other changes. Normally in a lot of other programs, once you finish that curve, it would go ahead and finish up and draw whatever you're doing. But since we have so many different modes or commands of drawing operations, we can draw a line, we can stroke up a path, we can create a fill, we can do an alpha channel, all with the same tool. We decided to keep it keep that up to the user. So actually, once you've finished closing this in, you're really not finished. You can continue to go on editing. You can add additional curves. You can sort of almost like a 3D program or a vector program. You can keep on working with it. And adding new points is simply a matter of clicking on somewhere on this actual existing line. Let's say you wanted to create and keep creating a shape, but you've already filled this in. Well, you don't have to go and turn off that close option. You can just say you wanted to add a new section to this where you left off. Just go ahead and click on there. It'll open it back up for you. You can continue drawing, and then you can go ahead and close it again. So that's just a little shortcut we put in there. Also, previously, when you were drawing with this tool, and say you put a couple of extra points in there you didn't mean to, you could just right-click and delete as far back as you wanted to. That's something that's still in there, but we've also added the option to delete a specific point. Say you don't want to delete the last point, but you want to delete this point this way over here, or maybe this one right here. All you have to do is go ahead and just make sure that's highlighted, and then right-click on it, and that deletes that specific point. Then you could, naturally go in if you wanted to, go ahead and add more in there if you wanted to. So those are just a few changes we've made to the curve tool. Hope these will be helpful to users of the program, and just makes it a little more easy to use. And thanks for watching, and talk to you again later.